YouTube channel. Yeah, my name is Geoffrey. Yeah, I'm a French learner. I'm studying French currently. Yeah, the reason I'm studying French is because I want to be a French tour guide in Kenya. To be the best French tour guide. You can't only survive with only English. English is common in Kenya. We are colonized by British. So most of the people who are learned, they know English. Yeah, but if you can survive with English, the best place you can go to be a English tour guide is Tanzania, our neighboring country, Tanzania. But one of the demerits of going there, they don't love Kenyans. I don't know why. Last we had a scenario of them arguing with Kenyans, but I won't talk much about it. Today I wasn't talking about those things. Today I was talking about being a tour guide in Kenya. Yeah, either you study Spanish or French, either one that suits you. But me, whatever suits me, I loved French. Yeah. Also, let me start with the journey of how I began studying guiding until where I came to love French. So my journey started on October 2023. Yeah. First of all, I started studying French. I started with Spanish. Yeah, Spanish. Spanish is a very lovable. We call them love languages. Spanish is one of the best and the easiest language you can learn. And it's one of the best. When you talk it, you feel it. But also, I've had this theory that French, Spanish, and Kikuyu, they are almost. I don't know, but that's how it is. That's something that I've had with people. Yeah. So I started for October, November, December. Then when it came on January, we were told languages cannot help us only. So we should add tour guiding. So to become a tour guide in Kenya, this is something I'm going to tell you for free. You must study, go to college and study, because now it's not like past days. Past days people would look for a PSV, a language, then they're off to work. But nowadays, because of the economy is growing very fast and how the country is very developing, there are many things that are coming. There are many risky things and things that are happening in our country. So the government recommends, if you want to be a tour guide, you must have a tour guide certificate. You can do it a tour guide certificate, or you can do a diploma in the tour management. It's either way. Tour management is another level. It's more advanced than certificate, but the minimum you can have is a certificate of tour guiding. And it doesn't matter if you failed. Even if you don't qualify to do a certificate. I have one of my cousins who is currently doing it now. He wasn't qualified, but he started with storekeeping. He did it for 6 months. Yeah, he came on July. Began with it on March this year. He did his first exam. So he started from October, November. This year he had 6 months. First did storekeeping. After he was done immediately. There's no waiting. He jumped next to tour guiding. Now he's pursuing tour guiding. So it doesn't matter the only thing that matters is if you want this thing, if you are passionate of becoming those guys who are driving those cars. Yeah. So we began studying tour guiding. Yeah. As for me, I'm studying at Keeps Habred. Didn't pay me to do this, but it's okay. I love the school. It's a very good school, and it's a private institution, but it's the best school to study any course. They have cosmetology. Yeah, go find them on Facebook, everywhere they found you, every social media. go check out the sources. But for me, it's the best school. So started January, February, March. On April, and I was still doing Spanish. But when we began to work it, there came about within those units there was an added value, French, and I was still studying Spanish. So that's where I came about French. But I didn't see any issue of studying both. So, but one I was studying more time than the other. So one would be more better qualified than the other. I continued when it came on April. I had to pause Spanish, not because I loved French, because I was doing a mechanic. Before I started this, when I came to start Spanish, I was still doing mechanic. So on 2024 April, I was to finish my last examination, my last mechanic examination. So because of the pressure of mechanic, I was still going to mechanic school, doing Spanish classes and going to tour guiding. It wasn't overwhelming until when I decided, first let me drop Spanish so I can do my mechanic examination. I did them first. Then April, June, March, April, May, June, July. It came about that we needed to do our first semester examination of tour guiding. So I continued with the delay. So in May, June, July, I didn't do my Spanish because my level I was studying that time, because I was doing mechanic, I was doing Spanish, I was doing tour guiding. My tour guiding I had put it part time, so I was doing it the classes from 6 to 8. Yeah. So when it came, we were told to do a first examination. I was told my level wasn't qualified, so I said, let me first delay my Spanish so I can upgrade myself, become level up my tour guiding, so I can cover up my units, so I can be with the same level with those who are going to the examination. So I did so. On July, I did my examination. I passed. I passed and thank God for I passed. Then we went for a break for September, June, July, August and September. We had to stay at home for 2 months. Those 2 months, I got to interact with my peers. One of them is my brother. My brother is a French tour guide. Big up to him. So those 2 months, I said, instead of staying at home, we are told by our eldest cousin, who is also a French, is a Spanish one. That's why I started with Spanish, because he was the one who was guiding us to do that tour guiding. He said we should engage with one of our peers, because most of my peers have done tour guiding, to get familiar with this field of tour guiding. So I got myself from my brother. Then we went for our first safari at Amboseli National Park. It was an amazing experience. I decided let me use another way. So the way that I used ChatGPT. To those guys who don't know ChatGPT, I would recommend you use ChatGPT. It's a great AI tool that helped me a lot in my daily life, not only studies, daily life. So I made myself a timetable. From 9 to 11 I was to practice French. So from 9 to 11 I would do first thing. I would do what? First thing, let me do not consider first thing, but all the things I could do with that time period. From 9 to 9 I could write 10 sentences in French. Then from at the level I'd reached, because I'd reached to until the passive composite. So I would like past the ChatGPT had urged me to write, had requested me to write 10 past tense every day. So I could write 10 of them in my notebook in my phone. Then I copy them and paste them on ChatGPT, tell it to mark for me and give me corrections with English, so I can correct my mistakes. Another thing, I could phrase some videos from YouTube, as I was always told to use YouTube. So I could take videos from YouTube, listen to them, repeat whatever they were saying, and I found it helpful. Also, I could look for 15 vocabularies. Within those videos, I could look for vocabularies that I didn't understand. I take them, write them somewhere, so the next day I could have vocabularies to study for that within that time frame from 9 to 11. Also, what else did I do? I could record myself talking about any topic that I was interested, I would talk about. That's what ChatGPT had given me my title. Any topic, as long as every day I open my mouth and speak French. Yeah, that's what I was doing. Then I gave myself free time from 11. I could do other things. I could do within that time frame. I was watching a French movie. I was also consulting my brother if watching a French movie, what should I do? But as for me, I didn't love it of watching movie, because we are, as it is said, what you watch, what you see is what you do. So I just watched 2 movies within that time frame. 2 movies within that period. That one of them that I found it was Untouchables. You go and search it, you will see it is called Untouchables. It's a French movie. I could listen to it. It was the full movie is on, speaks on French. It's French accent, but I could make my caption in English. So as I was listening, I was reading whatever they were saying. Do you understand me? Yeah. Another movie was don't remember its name, but it was a great movie about children being closed somewhere. Then they were brought a teacher. The teacher teach them to sing. Then that I find the name of the link it, put it down on the video. I put it down here in the video. So those were the 2 movies that I saw. From then I stopped seeing it, because I don't love watching movies nowadays. So then from 2 to 4 I could lead my other unit, because I was still yet finished with my course, because I was preparing for my July examination. So that's how I did it. Then as I was doing that procedure, it dawned on me when I went to ask him questions. He said that he cannot help me anymore. So the best thing is to go back to school. And I started to research on our school. I found that our school had a French learning class only. Whoa, my eyes opened. Immediately I rushed to school. I decided to ask the accountant about the French classes. She advised me. Then she told me about the fees. Yes, I put them on the fees, or you go and check what on the page. Thank you.